I have to go into hiding.
معكم سنايبر. نلعب تجربة Dishonored 2.
What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625. I've got to get out of Dunwall.
والله ناظر اللعبة. هذاك يذكرني برج الكرتون حق ورنر براذر.
I've got to get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
خلاص طيب بتأمل معه.
What do I have to do to help my father? What do I have to become?
اللي دربك يا إنسان. ما أعرف إيش بصير لأبوها، يمكن يموت ويمكن لا. بس ما عاد صرت أحب القصص اللي البطل أمه وأبوه يموت وينتقم له. طلع ما أشوف أحد.
Traitorous dog.
هذه كانها حقت إشارة باتمان. ما أدري هذا خلصت المرحلة الأولى ولا لا.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. This with the Duke of Circano sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. Gotta be on the lookout. Kinda dry. Could really go for a whiskey or something. Maybe one of them two-penny. The former Empress. Damn! No!
بس
You ready? You are. It's you and me now. You little shit.
لا فهو هو ما تعمل.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's dead. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Coldwin has apparently fled the scene. We've got to find her. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Circano, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now. He says keep alert, and I says I am alert. I've been alert. He says yeah. I hope they accept my transfer. I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
بس أنا في من اللي يذبحهم غيري؟ أبوها يعني والله.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall. Whoa.
هذه مشكلة دمي قليل. شو افتح الباب.
Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, the former empress, Emily Caldwin, is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring Emily Caldwin will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
No! I'll check around here.
Where are you hiding?
I swear.
We need to find something. Anything. Be on your guard, right, boys?
Nothing. Damn it.
Whoever did this
Be
must
careful.
still be around.
The murderer
Show
could be
yourself.
anywhere. We're all waiting
Nothing.
for you.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Nothing. Shit, look everywhere. No luck. Huh!
Wonder who that was.
Looked like, I don't know, but I saw something.
فيها أشعة تحت الحمراء.
You little shit! People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest. No, I'll help you look around. Oh, be damned! That's Emily. She's out of ammunition! You! I'm not going anywhere! Oh, damn it!
وكذا سهلوها علي.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard. Something's happened, they say. Not safe, they say. Well, I got news for them. It ain't never safe for the likes of me.
يلا
Some kind of trouble in this part of town? Honestly, why can't they keep all that riffraff in a separate place? What's going on here?
I can't do anything for you. You'd better run.
وش تطلع لعبة التخفي دي يبغالها هدوء.
some...
No, no, no! What's happening now? What's going
Pretty sure I saw someone. Ah, you little shit!
No, please!
Road is blocked by order of the City Watch.
Locked? What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
Huh? Where did you go? What? Someone's not feeling well. I need help.
Hey, who is... Empress! You know what to do!
What's going on here?
Please, I won't tell anyone I saw you.
I need assistance!
What the?
Stop!
He
can't escape.
I don't want to die.
He won't go far!
Help me.
No! Help me! Someone! Anyone! Away!
ما يعبي رصاص.
I'll be damned.
It's the Empress!
What's going on here?
Former Empress, I mean.
What's happening now?
Anyone here? I'm not in the mood. Show yourself. You're done!
Is there? Lady, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lady Emily, you won't get far with that face. Stamped on half the coins in the city.
There's a coup underway and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders. I don't care what my face looks like.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton, but Corvo's gone. The Duke of Serkonos is here with a woman named Delilah. They massacred everyone in the throne room. Then she did something I can't explain. There was nothing to do but run.
Sometimes that's all you can do. This is my ship, the Dreadful Whale. We can head out as soon as you're ready.
I need to get to Karnaca where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
You're Corvo's daughter. I'll give you that. Should we go?
Yes.
Yes, I'm ready.
Continue.
Am I still aboard Megan's ship? Feels odd.
ليش مقفل؟
What is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne.
الجزء الأول لب وأنقذ بنته، الجزء الثاني بنت الخواتم.
Corvo mentioned being here once.
know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
تحميني هي يعني.
There are no stars in the sky here. There is no sky. Shouldn't be here. No one should.
عليكم السلام. تمشي الحال يعني ما بك.
In thousands of years, few have seen this place. 3 were empresses.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
شكل القلب.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year.
هي موسوعة معلومات.
Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those
النجاة
around her.
والطموح سحر.
All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower.
هذه كل قصة حياتهم.
Even on a secret, she's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
أخي ضحكني ذاك ما غير يروح يشتري لعبة عشان تشبه ريزدنت ايفل. وش حس فيه بالله كل حياته ريزدنت ايفل. ولا اللي عنده في البث يعني اني مستانس معهم. هي تحس استغفر الله تحس طفل.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons. I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I
يا
imagined.
رجال
Everything has been turned inside out. But I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in
عاد
the
انا
empire.
شفت سواليفه من
Once
بعيد.
proud but fallen into disarray.
ويوم شو اسمه يوم جاء يلعب اللعبة اللي تشبه ريزنت ايفل اول مرحلة جت الالغاز قام ينفس. قروقونا مو بداية الغاز. طيب انت مو اللي تبي لعبة تشبه ريزنت ايفل خلاص كلها.
Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the crown killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground.
وين تكتب مذكراتها؟ روقنا. سهم روبن هود. شوزن وينه؟
I knew this world 15 years ago. Some part of me remains, but the world seems strange.
وما راح عني الشوزن. هاي سفينة سيلفر. ما اقدر اسوق السفينة. مناظر ما
my father's birthplace.
تطيح. بكرة إن شاء الله الإعلان.
Must be cursed. Daft old man. This is some shit. Back to that city. You're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. The Duke's probably not back from Dunwall yet. If we're lucky, the Howlers will be distracted by some score they're working. We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right. Wherever he is.
Where's the الذبان? Yeah.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer. When I left Crystal years ago, I swore I'd never again take part in any further political matters. I've done my share of bad things, and some good, before and after the Rat Plague. But here in Karnaca, I've uncovered a terrible conspiracy against you. Here, at the bottom of the Empire, the cobblestones smell of death and corruption. I'm staying with an associate, Megan Foster, aboard her vessel, the Dreadful Whale. We'll leave for Dunwall in the morning, as soon as the tides are willing. I keep thinking of the way sweet Jessamine was stolen from you and your father, and I fear it might be your turn to face such turmoil. I know Corvo would protect you with his life, but please do not trust anyone.
There you are, old man. I was asked to pay you a visit.
Wait, what's wrong with you? Megan!
Off we go, Sokolov, to somewhere more private.
Okay.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time. All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There are reports about tensions rising, corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia, she seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire. Mortimer Ramsey. The Duke couldn't have pulled off the coup without
هذا
someone
رمزي
inside the city watch.
ذبحته. ذبحته فجأة كذا طبيت عليه.
I don't know Duke Luca Abel, but Corvo served under Luca's father and said Theodanus was a good man. Delilah. My aunt, if that's really true. She has a twisted way of looking at the world. Sokolov seems so much older now.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
تكمل نومي. لودينج.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
The jewel of the South, they say. I guess that's what it looks like from very far away.
The dreadful whale. No, it's not on the register. Maybe one of these.
Damn it!
Fellow Serkonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
Trouble sleeping again last night. Maybe I ought to try one of those sleeping tinctures. But they can be kind of pricey.
Name of the former Empress, Emily Caldwell.
I'm being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
And new workers on the streets of Karnaca.
I don't feel safe with the sound of my own voice. What is wrong with this city? Talking to a stone wall for all they listen.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
Hey, come here.
مين اللي يتكلم؟
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Your face is no concern of mine. Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear. come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here. Hey there. What have you got for me? Let's hope you never need help.
Fellow Sir Conan, let us rejoice at the crowning of our
Flies stop us.
Aye, man. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnataka, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
The ball of light from the time of the rat plague.
You're done! You aren't going anywhere!
إني سمعت صوت الشمس.
Move along. We're conducting a search for heretical artifacts.
What? Here? Listen, I only need to...
Is someone there?
Something wrong?
Nothing here. Let's have a look around. No! What the?
They will rise up among you like a virulent... Dig deep, brother. Remember... Huh? You don't stand a chance anyway!
What? Huh? What?
To look upon the world, I see so much. Once nearly all things were hidden.
قائمة طويلة. زبدة بكذا ثانيات البث. لا تنسوا زر اللايك والاشتراك والنشر وتفعيل الجرس كما كنتم سنة. مع السلامة.